Today we're reading about Kamala, the lotus. The lotus is a symbol of the beauty and perfection of the divine reality. Satyam, truth, Shivam, God, and Sundaram, beauty. Numerous attributes of the divine are compared with the lotus. Lotus eyes, lotus of the heart, lotus feet. The lotus blossom is depicted in the illustrations of 7 out of the 8 main chakras. In yoga literature, the chakras are known also as lotuses. For example, the Muladhara chakra, the root center, is also known as Mula Kamala, the Mula lotus. The Manipura chakra as Nabhi Kamala, and Visuddhi chakra as Khanta Kamala. The lotus is an important symbol of spiritual life. It grows in muddy water, but its blossom always stands clear of the surface of the water. The water represents worldly illusion, Maya, and the lotus blossom, us humans. Oh, I guess the sun hat's no longer needed. Just as the lotus has its roots in the bottom of the lake, the world is the fertile soil from which we live and grow. But our consciousness is destined to raise itself above the clouded sphere of delusion to the clarity and freedom of divine vision. The opening lotus blossom symbolizes the unfolding of the consciousness and the awakening of wisdom within us. Hello, dear Magdalene. And hello, Mehrazar. As spiritual aspirants, we try lifelong to escape from the pollution of Maya, to remain above worldly desires, and to rid ourselves of earthly sorrows. Here, the lotus blossom can be a good example for us. Even the strongest storm is unable to immerse it. It always floats on the surface, and neither rain nor dust cling to its leaves. Because of these attributes, it symbolizes the saints and sages who remain inwardly untouched by the vicissitudes of life and have a firm belief in the divine, in peaceful serenity and perfect contentment. That was a nice short passage on Kamala, the lotus. And Om Mani Padme Hum, you shared, Magdalene, which is a mantra for the lotus. One of the words for the lotus is Padme. The jewel at the center of the lotus, that mantra means. Let's also read the next section because it's also short. Let's talk about the Chatur Darshana Lokas, the 14 cosmic levels. You may have heard in, for example, some Abrahamic traditions of 7 heavens. Like this is still common within Islam, I believe, that there are 7 levels of heaven. And I think sometimes in the Christian tradition, we often refer to a 7th heaven, kind of as a remnant of an ancient idea of breaking up the astral planes into 7, but also the lower material planes into 7 as well, and our existence being halfway between them. The Atma, the self, whose origin is Satyaloka, the level of the reality of God, wanders on its journey through space and time on different cosmic levels until it again reaches its original home. In Indian cosmology, there are 14 cosmic levels, named 7 higher and 7 lower lokas. The Earth is situated at the beginning of the higher worlds. 6 levels are located above it and 7 below. And there is a footnote to see the appendix where there is a table. Oh, such beautiful art is throughout this book. I can't wait to get to those pages. Let's see if there's a table for us to look at about the higher realms. Oh, it's very big. Yes. Wow. It also correlates with the attributes of the chakras, it seems. I'll just flash it on screen, and in the recording anyone can pause it if they like. Hopefully it is visible. I'll try to line it up well. These worlds are not places in a physical sense, but are spheres of consciousness. They all exist on the earth as well as within us. The 7 lower levels are called Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Talatala, Mahatala, and Patala. They accommodate those whose natures are inclined toward sensuality and compulsiveness and are of a lower level of consciousness. The upper levels, however, illustrate the spiritual evolution of humans. Each level has a chakra assigned to it. Our point of departure is the earth, Bhurloka, in the Muladhara, the root chakra. The astral sphere, Bhuvarloka, is located in the Svadhisthana chakra. Next, we experience heaven, Svarloka, in the Manipura chakra. And in the Anahata, the heart chakra, we are admitted to the level of the saints, Maharloka. In the Vishuddhi chakra, the throat, we pass through the cosmic sphere of beings of the light, known as Janarloka. Through discipline and purification, we acquire clarity of knowledge and wisdom in the Agya chakra, the third eye, called Taparloka. And in the Sahasrara chakra, the crown, we finally enter the level of absolute truth and reality, known as Satyaloka. Alright, let's pause our reading of The Hidden Power in Humans there for now. So, talked about the lotus. It's a beautiful reminder of our growth from the murky waters of the deep to rise above in our consciousness. And a brief overview of the 14, the Chaturdashana lokas. Thank you for listening.